Football transfer rumors. Chelsea transfer news today. Arsenal transfer news today. Aston Villa. What happened to the players? And Manchester United. Chelsea is battling hand on hand with Manchester United for the signature of the young Crystal Palace player, Michael Olise. Chelsea is ready to beat 60 million for the player. There are a couple of them coming on. Alisson and also Araujo of Barcelona is also in the news as well. And we have a couple of names as well where Alexander Isak is heading to. And hey, don't forget about Ivan Toney, a Brentford striker and captain. Information is also coming up today as we take you through the transfer windows. I have with me Sami and also Eddie, who will be going into details of this story. If you just join us and you are new, remember to hit the subscription button, like and share the video, and we are going to be a fantastic community for that matter. Sami, which one are you going to only say one which is very hot recently? Because it's a battle between Manchester United and Chelsea. How do you see Olise landing?
Well, yeah, so first of all, we all know how quality this youngster is, especially if you don't even know him. This season alone, we've seen how he has been able to click with the likes of his teammates and do damage to big teams or do damage to teams. Chelsea started following him long ago, but then they have increased their need to sign him this season, especially bringing in that £60 million deal. But on the other hand, Manchester United too is pushing to sign this guy. According to sources, according to investigations in his camp, they are saying that Olise would love to join Manchester United, but then it's a rumor. So we are still gathering stories for this story and see how it's going. Then we will know, we will be able to pinpoint. But right now, as it stands, it's a hot topic that both teams are discussing who is really going to get a signature.
The Arsenal striker issue. Because this season, we all know clearly it's been demarcated. Arsenal has been suffering, not lack of goals, but lack of important goals in the striking area. Gabriel Jesus has not been fit throughout the season, and the number of goals he's given is not enough to actually get Arsenal that important goal. And now they are scouting for strikers with the likes of Alexander Isak, Ivan Toney, and also Brewery of Ajax. What do you think about Arsenal striking? So who is ideally among these three? Who is ideally fit for Arsenal formation?
Okay, so to look at the Arsenal team, we should know that, as you mentioned, Gabriel has not been fit, and Gabriel is always playing through pain. Then the likes of Edu Nketiah, who is also sick to leave this window. So they are looking at getting a proper striker. But then, if you look at all of them, Isak is a proven striker. Brobe is a striker in Ajax, and also Ivan Toney is also a proven striker. But then looking at the form and looking at the way Arsenal plays, Arsenal would need someone like Isak. I'm pushing for Isak because if Arsenal get Isak, it's going to be a very beautiful team. Having a player who can help in the formation of the team, the progression, and also having a player who can put goals in the net. But then it now left with Newcastle, where Newcastle have said that this season they are not going to let any of their players to go because they want to compete. And if they keep on selling their players, their coach himself will leave. So then gives another story to Ivan Toney. And we've seen how Ivan Toney too is classy and how he can score. He's a real direct striker. So then if I think previously they wanted to go for Ivan Toney, but with the form of Isak, that is how his name has come to pass. But then I'm still pushing for Isak.
Between Manchester United and Chelsea, Chelsea have a lot of potential players in that particular position. But then Michael Olise, will he come to United or Chelsea? The situation of Manchester United currently in the midfield, like the offensive midfield area for that matter. And Eriksen will be leaving. And also there's a likely that Casemiro will also be leaving. Will you still want him in United or he should go to Chelsea as his preferred destination?
Right. So with the likelihood of this great players, that's Casemiro and also Christian Eriksen, which will be leaving the midfield of Manchester United. So I think getting a replacement will be very needed for the progression of Manchester United this season. Don't get me wrong, Olise has been one of the best players in Crystal Palace for some couple of seasons now. Although this guy, Eze, the time Hazard was there, Wilfred Hazard was there, their pair was very, very good. And despite his absence, the guy is still proving. So if he come to Manchester United, I think it will be the best option for him. Because if he come to Chelsea, just already have players who are already in this position, so he's going to a bit struggle for position or not going to get the enough playing time as he wants. But since United will be having some free spots in this area, I would think it's the best choice for him to come to Manchester United, although he prefers to come to Chelsea.
Ivan Toney and Alexander Isak and Brobry of Ajax are being linked to Arsenal striking area. Who is the best ideal striker for Arsenal?
Right, these names mentioned are all great players who are doing fantastically well in their various clubs. Talking of Ivan Toney from Brentford and Isak from Newcastle, then Brobby from Ajax, they are all fantastic players. I would think they should go in for Ivan Toney from Brentford. I think the guy is like one of the best players in EPL. He got his call up. That was last year, right? From the English national team, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And
Yes,
although
yes,
he had a ban, right?
yes.
And although after the ban, after the ban, he came out to prove that although he was absent from the field, but he didn't stop training. He keep on proving day in and day out. So I think he will be the best option for Arsenal and with their style of play. Although Isaac and all these other players are good, but I think in my own opinion, I'm going for Ivan Toney.
Alisson is a great goalkeeper. He has been able to win a lot of trophies for Liverpool. But then a big or a huge offer is expected from Arab Pro League for Liverpool. And currently, we all know Liverpool this season is going to restructure their team with a new coach and also a new style of management. Do you think, Sami, is something that Liverpool will actually accept if the offer is really huge?
No, no. I think for me personally, Alisson is the best keeper in the world currently. He has proven it for the past 2 years to show how dependent or dependable Liverpool can be on him. In tough games, in games that you feel like Liverpool should lose maybe 3, 5, 4 goals, Alisson comes in to make serious and brilliant saves. So letting this keeper go is not going to be a good thing. And looking at the current structure of Liverpool, though they are bringing in a new coach, I think one of his fundamentals is to get a good or solid goalkeeper. So if not even anything, at least he should be able to keep Alisson.
Eddie, your view on that?
Uh, so when since this Arabian people entered the transfer market, they've always been surprising us. Pulling huge surprises, influencing the players with money and all these other things. Now it happens to be Alisson on their list. I think for money wise, it's going to be a good deal for Alisson, but for career wise, I don't think it's going to be a good thing for him to consider. And with Liverpool, they are also in a different phase now. So I don't think they will accept Alisson to live like that because now a new manager is coming or a new coach is coming, which a keeper, as my brother said, would be one of the fundamentals of the new project of Liverpool. So I don't think Alisson will be leaving very soon, despite he being one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Yeah.
Atletico Madrid, every season or beginning of a season, they always have financial issues in the club and they have to sell one or two players to come back into their feet. Now it looks like they are considering getting an offer from Oblak, and a couple of clubs are really interested. Sami, take us through with that.
Yeah, so we all know that Atletico Madrid also have financial issues due to the structure of the La Liga system. But then it's been mentioned that any club with good value money can come and take Oblak. We know what Atletico Madrid has produced when it comes to the goalkeeping side. the likes of no other person but than Courtois. We have seen Courtois coming to become the best keeper in the world. And we've seen De Gea, who came to United and showed his class. And now we all know one Oblak, who is a very solid goalkeeper. Now, mind you, you should know that Oblak has been linked to so many clubs in the EPL. But then, who is willing to pay that money to come and take Oblak? For me personally, I would love to see Oblak in Chelsea to come and take control of the Chelsea team. But then the only problem I see is Oblak is not a goalkeeper who plays from the back. And with the new structure of Chelsea, they want to start play from the back, play possession football. So that is where the problem is. But then Oblak is a quality player. And every season he finishes at least top three best goalkeepers in the world. If not number one, he's always number two or number three. So then it's a good deal. Anyone who comes with the money, Atletico is willing to sell.
Oblak and the situation of Atletico Madrid and all this financial situation is sometimes it's just very sad, for you to be in that situation or for you to be in that spot. Atletico Madrid have already planned of selling Oblak, if not this situation, but sometimes you have to let others go so that you can also restructure everything. And I don't know the teams, although he has been linked to, but I think he is one of the best. He's one of the best, and I think he's going to make the best deal out of it. If the offers and the deals are being offered to him, I think he's going to get one of the best, and I think he's going to consider a new challenge. He's not going to play any longer in the La Liga.
The shocking move of Araujo. Aston Villa are eyeing the situation and they are really, really interested. A couple of clubs are actually into this deal for sure. Sami Araujo is a Barcelona defender and it looks like he will be moving. Is it going to be really deal move for him and Barcelona? Or is also part of the ways to cap the Barcelona financial situation?
Yeah, so looking at the Barca financial situation, selling Araujo would be one of the best. But then looking at the component of the team, I think Araujo is an integral part of the team. And I think in the next 2-3 years, he can. And I think he would become the best defender in the world with his physicality, with his speed, with his brilliance. He's really good. But then he has been linked to Bayern Munich and has been linked to Aston Villa. It has been reported that Aston Villa's technical team was seen at Barcelona to go and discuss the move of Araujo, saying that if they have been able to qualify, if they will be able to qualify for Champions League, they would like to come and get Araujo. And definitely, we've seen them qualify for Champions League, so the rumor is intensifying. But then, everything depends on the player's plate. We know that Barca have been able to offer him a new contract, but then he has not been able to sign yet. So it's making the rumor more, gain more speed. But then I still believe and I feel like Araujo would stay in Barca, though the contract offers he's gaining 6 million right now in Barca. Aston Villa promised to give him 10 million. So then the financial side is good for the player, but then I feel like Araujo will stay.
Eddie, will he leave or he will stay?
Now, frankly speaking, he's very comfortable playing in Barcelona, and with his position, he's not getting any challenges over there. Supposing he is getting challenges, or he's not getting the playing time, or he's not getting what he wants, that's when I think he'll go in for this new deal. Although with the financial aspect, 10 million against 8 million is 4 million huge difference, But with the situation and everything, I think he's going to still play in Barcelona. If he's able to play Barcelona for maybe 3 or more seasons more, or 5 more seasons more, I think it's going to be good for him before he move into any other club, because now he's still gelling, And if you are not done with the healing process and you move to a different club or if you accept a different challenge, it's going to be difficult for you. If you don't keep up to your standard, I think that will be the end of the career. Barcelona is one of the best clubs, if you don't know, about one of the best. So if he signed a contract, now it depends on him for him to and his agent for them to quickly like this decide and probably sign the new contract. Yeah, then everything will be good. Now contract is not signed; it's also been linked to Aston Villa. So now we don't know actually what he's going through, what they are considering. But I think he should just consider the new of the contract, and I think everything will be good.
I think everything will be good. And guys, if you just join us and you are new, remember to hit the subscription button, like and share the video. Thank you very much for watching. Ciao.